Buzz of surprise goes up here in the Hilton Hotel. Oh! His legs have gone. Oh, he's gone. His legs completely gone. Conteh in real trouble. Had to be held back to his corner. Absolutely gone at the end of the round. And he hasn't recovered yet. And they don't quite know what it's all about in that corner. Let's have a look. Right on the bell here, something happened. Left hook high up on the head and he went. Well, that's the sort of punch he took from the right hand. This time he took it from the left and it hit him up on the forehead. And it took everything he had in him out of him. Astonishing. And he's recovered. He's talking quite animatedly now, but for a moment there he was badly gone. And the one thing that Conteh can be absolutely delighted about is that that happened at the very moment the bell went, because if it happened 30 seconds before, he might not now be in the fight. As it is, he's coming up for the second. Absolute sensation here in the Anglo-American Sporting Club. Now, what's Burnett going to do about that? And he's got him again, and his legs quivered again. First punch. And he's gone again. Every punch that hits him goes right down to his heels. Now then, has he taken everything out of himself, getting down to weight? It's looking like it. He looks absolutely drained of all strength, holding on for dear life. And Conteh is about to bow out at the world light heavyweight scene if Burnett catches him once more like that. His legs aren't right now. Conteh gritting his teeth and trying to hurt Burnett. Little cut on the bridge of Conteh's nose, but that's not what the trouble's about. Well, he took that one. Legs still look very, very shaky. He looks like a man who's totally out of touch with the world scene. If he comes back from this, it'll be a miracle. Trying to steady himself up and box. He's not seeing the punches coming. Burnett's eased off. Burnett's eased right off, which is strange. Every second that goes by now, valuable to Conteh. Got a bump coming up on the left-hand side of his face, just underneath his left eye. Strangest thing about this now is that Burnett's given up trying. Stop throwing punches. Well, Burnett had his chance if he ever had a chance there, and he's allowed Conteh to escape, and you can see for yourself the bump underneath that left eye, and a cut on the bridge of the nose. George France is going to work on both. But one way and another, this is a desperate night for Conteh. 27 years old now, trying to get himself back into the world title contention, and looking like a man who wouldn't do too well fighting for the British title with this form. And Burnett, strangest thing of all, after having the man at his mercy, it seemed, went into his shell for the last minute and a half and did nothing, as though he couldn't believe what he'd achieved. Very strange. So, round 3 coming up, and anything now could happen. reached. Showing more life now than at any time since the start of the fight, but missing wildly. You just wonder whether Conteh hasn't drained himself of all his strength, getting down to 12-8 3/4. Match made at 12-9, he had to get down. And those stories that he'd gone up to 14 stone now seem to be rather significant. 6-month layoff. Burnett waiting all the time again. And there's no doubt whatever that Conteh has been reprieved. Still finding Conteh's head with left hands. Burnett again reaching out with that long left and finding Conteh almost every time he throws it. Conteh working fast, but at the moment not achieving too much. And fighting Conteh simply for his professional life up in that ring in front of 1,000 people in the Anglo-American. Curtains for Conteh if he loses this. In the eye, no worse than it was. No further cut, no further trouble from the cut on his nose. And so things, for the moment, are a little easier for John Conteh after the desperation of those opening 2 rounds. This all takes me back a long, long time, back to the 1950s when Don Cockle, who was then Britain's best light heavyweight, had a fight at Haringey, I think it was, one night against an unconsidered American called Jimmy Slade. Nobody had ever heard of. The form wasn't too good from Slade, and he came in and destroyed Cockle that night and destroyed his career as a light heavyweight. And Burnett has almost done that to Conteh tonight, but he hasn't quite achieved it, and there are signs now that he's not going to achieve it.